I sensed my wife was planning a divorce, so I quietly moved my assets. 2 weeks later, she filed, then panicked when her plan backfired. We'd been married 5 years. Good years, I thought. We bought a house together, adopted a dog, talked about kids someday. Then she started acting strange. First, she changed all her passwords. Email, phone, banking apps, everything. When I asked why, she said her coworker got hacked and she was being careful. Fair enough. Then she started going to yoga classes 3 times a week. I thought it was great until I drove past the studio one night. Her car wasn't there. She came home wearing the same clothes, not even sweaty. We did meditation today instead, she said. I wanted to believe her. I really did. One Saturday, she left her laptop open. An email notification popped up from a law firm. Subject line: initial consultation confirmed. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. That night at dinner, she was extra nice, laughing at my jokes, touching my arm, asking about my day. It felt rehearsed, like she was trying too hard. We should combine our finances, she said suddenly. Put everything in one account. My financial advisor says it's smarter. My wife never cared about financial advisors. She once threw away a credit card statement without opening it. I called my brother. He's an accountant. Don't touch anything, he said. If she's planning something, you need to protect yourself first. So I did. I opened a separate account my wife didn't know about, transferred my savings, my inheritance from my grandfather, everything. I even moved my car title into my brother's name temporarily. It felt sneaky, but something wasn't right. 2 weeks later, she sat me down. I want a divorce. She said it like she was ordering coffee. Calm, practiced, no emotion. I've been unhappy for a while. I need to find myself. You deserve someone better. The words sounded nice, but her eyes were cold. 3 days later, divorce papers arrived. Her demands were insane. Half the house I'd bought before we married, half my savings, alimony, even my truck. She made $65,000 a year at her marketing job. I made $70,000. We were basically equal. None of it made sense. I met with my lawyer. He looked over her demands and whistled. Someone's coaching her. These are aggressive. During our first mediation, she walked in confident. Her lawyer had a thick folder. She smiled at me like she'd already won. My lawyer slid one paper across the table. Bank statements showing all accounts opened before and during the marriage. Every asset legally transferred 2 weeks before she filed. Her lawyer's face changed. He flipped through the pages twice. She grabbed them from his hands. You moved everything? When? I stayed quiet. This was planned? Her voice got louder. You knew? My lawyer cleared his throat. My client took legal steps to protect premarital assets and inheritance, which is his right. She looked at her lawyer. Can he do this? If it was done before filing and nothing was hidden illegally, yes. We left that meeting in silence. She texted me an hour later. We need to talk. This is all a misunderstanding. I didn't respond. The next day, flowers showed up at my office. Then a long email about how she overreacted and we could work through this. My brother forwarded me something 2 days later. Screenshots from her Instagram messages. She'd been talking to her ex-boyfriend from college. They'd been planning this for months. Once I get the settlement, we can finally be together properly, she wrote. He won't fight it. He's too nice. Her ex responded, take everything you can. You earned it for putting up with him. I showed my lawyer. He smiled for the first time since we met. Keep these safe. The second mediation was different. My lawyer brought printed copies of the messages. Not to use yet, just to have ready. Her lawyer made another push for the house, the savings, spousal support. My lawyer let him finish, then said, my client has evidence of an ongoing affair that predates the separation. Her face went white. Her lawyer leaned over and whispered something. She shook her head frantically. We'd like to revisit the terms, her lawyer said quietly. She left with her personal belongings. No house, no savings, no alimony, no truck. Her ex-boyfriend stopped responding to her messages 3 days after the settlement. My brother showed me. He'd blocked her everywhere. I kept the house. My brother transferred the truck title back. I even kept the dog. She moved into a 1-bedroom apartment across town. Started working a second job on weekends to cover rent. 6 months later, I sold the house. Too many bad memories. Bought a smaller place closer to work. Fresh start. She tried calling once from a new number. I made a mistake. I was confused. We can fix this. I hung up. My brother helped me repaint the new place. We ordered pizza, watched the game, and I felt lighter than I had in years. She wanted to destroy me for a new life with someone else. Instead, she lost everything, including him.